Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Wells Fargo Friday. I am Rich Krebs. You're watching Valley Life, and I tell you what, I'm going to walk over to this pretty lady right here because she's got some exciting stuff to announce. That Wells Fargo is helping out with renewable energy sources, and what better day to do it when the sun is shining? Miss Sandy Rocco, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you today, Rich?
I'm good. It's always a pleasure to speak to you. And the reason I'm really excited today, you guys have given almost $1 billion to the grid, to solar renewable energy sources. That's huge news. That's a lot of money.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited and maybe even more. It's all about being able to take these resources and expand throughout California. And what's even, I think, great is just looking at all the opportunities that this gives to each and every person out there, especially in individuals that live in the lower income communities. Sure. And it's really, truly Wells Fargo helping these lower income communities to be able to just be able to have the opportunity to have the economic, I want to say, be able to have the environmental and economic success out of it, and that's truly what it's all about.
Absolutely. So, well, what's really exciting about us in California right here is that most of this project kind of kicked off in Colorado. You had 10 different locations that you got really involved in producing your own energy through solar, and now that is going to more aspects of Colorado and really starting to run through California big, which is going to help our community too with a lot more jobs.
Well, we were very proud. We were able to actually do several projects throughout, and as you mentioned, it started off in Denver, the metropolitan area, and I believe now what we're looking forward to is being able to put more of the solar into our buildings throughout other areas such as Colorado, California, and hopefully wherever we can, you know, in the near future. So that's really fun. You know, it's all about doing the best we can.
Well, you've also created greater innovation throughout the country for solar because you've given almost $500 million. I think it's $460,000 that you've given to grants for solar innovations now to advance and make solar that much more affordable for everybody.
Well, the $460,000 over our 5-year period, and when I speak of 5-year period, that's how long we've been a partnership with Grid, and we're very proud to be a partner of Grid. But over that 5-year, that $460,000 has given them the opportunities to do so many things, such as what we've talked about. Sure. Now, I'm even more excited today, Rich, to talk about that we're even now looking at being able to give a grant in the amount of $100,000 to do more of it. So if that's not exciting, I don't know what is. But again, $100,000 grant is being handed over to Grid just to continue to expand across the territory.
Sure, and even more than the financial contribution. We've talked about 1,000 hours of volunteers that have jumped in to help make solar projects that much more feasible.
Yes, and you know what, just speaking on that, you know, when you're talking about those volunteer hours, you know, I want to stress on that it is volunteer hours, but it's all about our individuals. It's the time and energy, you know, it's the volunteer hours, but we don't even see the heart. Sometimes, you know, when you're out there and you're rolling up your sleeves, that's where you see the heart. Sure. And you're not even adding up the hours. We do at the end, but it's all about the heart going out and really caring about really making a difference. And that's what it's about. And it's just, even as I speak this weekend, this actually Saturday, Central Valley team, my team and myself, are rolling up our sleeves. We're going to be in Madera at a Solathon, and that's just one of the events that I mentioned earlier about how we just reach out and volunteer. Sure. And we're going to be out there having fun and helping everyone that we can in the community, sharing with all about the solar energy piece of it. And so, and if there's anyone out there that would love to come and join us, you're welcome to. So come on.
And we talked about the manpower and how important that is with 1,000 hours too, but I think Wells Fargo, and to toot your horn that much more because I think it's worthy of it, you're one of the biggest financial industry partners in solar investment, you know, dealing with other people that are trying to make this happen. You've really rolled up the sleeves and said, let's go, let's make this work.
Absolutely. Well, we've been in numerous, we've done, I should say, numerous solar projects throughout, and now this absolutely gives us the opportunity to say that we are a financial services leader that can actually do solar financing. And you know what, we can say that with a smile on our face. So I'm just excited about that today.
Well, I'm going to bring you back in just a second too. We're going to talk a little bit more about what that means to us right here in the Central Valley of California with Wells Fargo's help, helping out with green jobs and getting all of you a bigger piece of the pie with a lot cleaner air and a renewable resource. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Wells Fargo Friday right here on Valley Life.